quick video. I was thinking about something, and I just want to give people advice that I wish somebody had gave me when I first started my life as a young adult, and also every time I started over in life. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, from my first divorce, when I had to leave my own house, to my last divorce when I had to leave my own house. But anyhow, and I know this is not for everybody. I know this is not for everybody because of your personality, because of your health issues, because of your job, your career, your offsprings, your family, whatever the reason. I know this is not for everybody, but this definitely is for a lot of people. The reason why I know is because I did it. I've helped people to do it, many people to do it, and it works. It works. Believe me, it works easily, right? Easily. I'm telling you, people, okay? This is not no get rich scheme. It's not no fairy tale. It's not something that requires a lot of work, but it's the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing to do. If you have 500 to $1,000, if you have 500 to $1,000, the reason I'm saying 500 to $1,000 is because that's what it's gonna take for you to go rent an apartment, for you to go rent a room, for you to go get any type of living situation going for yourself, right? This is what it's going to take. It's going to take 500 to $1,000. All right? It's going to take 500 to $1,000. So really, this video is for people starting over their life, starting their life brand new, and they can put together 500 to $1,000, which I know is not, that is not even easy for a lot of people. That is not even easy for a lot of people, but it's worth it in the end. Listen, people, I'm begging you. This is the advice I wish somebody would have gave me, okay? Because what's going to happen if you don't take this advice is you're going to end up staying in the matrix. You're going to end up staying on a Ferris wheel, or what they call it, the hamster wheel. Okay? You're going to end up staying on a hamster wheel. I promise. You're going to end up in the same cycle over and over and over and over and over again. I promise you. Okay? You have to put your mindset like, what's up, bro? Hey, I want us to do that live. If you want to do that live, QP, when I get off this video. And I'm glad you're on here, QP. You could co-sign me because you one of the people that I help. But you have to put yourself in a mindset of, what if you literally just out here on your own, have nobody, have nothing, which I know is a situation for a lot of people, but I mean, you need to really put yourself in that mindset as if there's no such thing as working for somebody. You have to create your own work or job. You have to put your mindset of our ancestors, okay? You have to put your mindset like this. If you put your mindset in, oh, let me go get a job, so I could go buy a car, so I could buy some nice clothes, the newest shoes, the newest Jordan, so I could go get my hair did. I go get my nails did. I could look cute. I could look pretty. I could go to the club. I could buy weed. I could buy alcohol. I could buy this purse. I could buy this phone. If you put your mindset in a consumerism mindset, if you keep your mindset in a consumerism mindset, if you keep putting your mindset in a consumerism mindset, you will never, ever, 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 ever be rich, be wealthy, get yourself out of the matrix. This goes for people that make $10,000 a year. This goes to people that make $10 million a year. I don't care if you make $1,000 a year or $1 billion a year. This is why people that make a lot of money, $250,000 or more, still live paycheck to paycheck because they have a consumerism. This is why people that no matter how much money they make, whether it's $250,000 and up, because they have a consumerism mindset. Okay, again, I don't care if you make $10,000 a year or $100 million or $10 million a year. It doesn't matter. Whenever you have a consumerism, I don't even know if that's a word, mindset, you will never become rich and wealthy. You have to get out of the consumerism mindset. You have to get out of the mindset of, I got to get a job so I could get this car, so I could make car note payments, so I could buy a house, so I can make house note payments, so I could buy all these clothes that I want. Oh, this the new fashion, so I could buy the new Levi's jeans, so I could buy the new Jordans, so I could buy the new Yeezys, so I could buy the new iPhones. Forget about everybody. Forget about looking at everybody. Forget about what everybody is doing. Forget about what everybody is doing. I literally had to take my eyes off of everybody and not care what everybody's doing. I don't care that everybody's fucking everybody. I don't care that everybody's smoking weed. I don't care that everybody's drinking. I don't care everybody's going to the club. I don't care everybody's going to this church. I don't care that everybody's conscious. I don't care that everybody's woke. I don't care that everybody's Democrat. I don't care that everybody's Republican. I don't care that everybody's anything. I don't care everybody's having a baby. I don't care everybody's going to college. I don't care everybody's got a job. I don't care that everybody is driving a Charger. I don't care about anything that has to do with the masses. I don't care. What I care about is my survival, my health, my offspring's, my loved ones' survival, my offspring's, my loved ones' health, my wealth, and my health of myself and my offsprings. And the way you accomplish that is you have to put your mindset of, if you have nothing or nobody, nothing or nobody, okay? And I'm telling you, people, stop being afraid of doing things the opposite of everybody. Okay, everybody's out here trying to buy a house and pay a house note for 30 years. For 30 freaking years, everybody's out here trying to get a car note. For now, it's 7 years. Car notes are now 7, 8, 9, 10 years. People, stop living like the masses. Do the opposite. This is the advice I wish somebody gave me when I was 18, 19, at least 21 years old. Go out there, buy you some land, live in a tent on your land, or you live in your car, or live in a RV, a travel trailer, anything. Go out there, get you some land. If you have to finance it, pay it off in 5 years, which anybody can do. Pay it off in 5 years. If you don't have the money to now build you a house or put the house that you want or the dwelling that you want, leverage that property because now it's paid off. You could leverage that property and get the house that you want. Okay, if that still won't get you the house that you want, still build you a dwelling or a structure on it. Sell that property, make a profit, and take that money and just duplicate it. Keep duplicating until you get the house that you want. But do not start your life by renting. Do not start your life by renting. If you start your life by renting, I promise you, you will be renting for years and years and years. I promise you. If you start your life by renting, you will be renting for anywhere from 10 years to the rest of your life. I promise you. Most people, look at everybody. The average person is renting, and they have been renting for a minimum 10 years or their whole life. It's only maybe about 20% of the people that can start their life buying property or only rent for maybe a year or a few years, or live with their parents or someone so they could save money to then buy a house, or get some money from somebody or somewhere to go buy a house or property. It's only maybe 10-20% of people that can do that. Okay, the rest of us, we have to figure it out ourselves, or we had to figure it out ourselves. And I'm telling you, as your father, as your brother, as your cousin, the best way to start your life, and I had this mindset, but when I had this mindset, I should have acted on it. But no, I had to go do what everybody else is doing so I could get me some women, right? Because a lot of times the reason why men do what we do is we trying to be like the cool guy and get us some woman, right? We just trying to rush the process and go ahead and put everything on credit so we could get the car, get the apartment, pay rent, and all this type of stuff so we can have a place to stay so we could get the woman, right? And women do the same thing to get the men. But I'm telling you, people, the sooner you do this is the sooner you will achieve wealth, and the sooner you will be happy, and the sooner you'll be able to really do the things you want to do in life. The longer it takes you to do this is the more you're going to suffer in life. I promise you, the longer it takes you to do what I'm telling you to do is the longer you're going to suffer in life. People be like, well, I know I was supposed to do it this year with my tax money, but I just do it next year. Listen, from now to next year, 9 times out of 10, you're going to suffer. 9 times out of 10, you're going to suffer. What I mean by that? Yes, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. But when I say you're going to suffer, you're going to have some days, oh my God, I wish I would have listened to that guy Dragon. I just hate my life. I just hate life, period. Fuck it. Fuck life. I just want to go live in the woods. Fuck it. I just hate everybody. I just hate everything. I just want to go somewhere. I just want to be by myself. I'm telling you, you're going to have that thought process. And then a breakthrough is going to happen for you. You're going to come into some money, or you're going to meet somebody, fall in love, and you're going to forget all about going to live in the woods, being by yourself and all that type of stuff. And you're going to be back on the bandwagon of doing what everybody else do. You have to make that sacrifice. You have to make that sacrifice and pretend like something bad did happen to you, and you do have to say fuck it and fuck everybody and go live in the woods. You do have to live your life in a way like, man, everybody just trying to screw you over. Now, don't think that because you don't want to manifest that, but you have to start your life in a way that people just think you're weird. Look at all the people that finish university and college and actually got a real career started, or look at the people that were nerds in school that everybody laughed at. Look at the people that wasn't trying to have sex in high school and junior high school and college. They would just focus on what they was focused on. Look at all of the non-cool people. Look how their life turned out great. They the ones were able to buy the nice homes, have the nice cars, have the nice life, have the nice husbands and wives. While you was trying to keep up with the latest rappers and ball players and entertainers and your friends and all of this type of stuff, you don't want to end up suffering for 10 years or your whole life. I'm telling you from experience, from my 20 years of just being a fuck up. I could tell you from 22 to probably 38. From 22 to probably 38, I could say not the whole time, but most of the time, I was a fuck up. I was a fuck up. I was making a lot of money, and then there's times I was making no money. My life was just a roller coaster. Why? Because I'm trying to keep up with everybody. When I was 38 and I just decided to do my own thing, get some land, my whole life changed. My whole life changed. My life just kept going up and up and up and up and up instead of up and down, up and down, up and down. My life just keep going up. My life just keep getting better and better and better. From the type of women I've been meeting, from the type of friends I've been having, from the type of life I've been living, everything has just been getting better. For the most part. For the most part. Okay? I'm telling you, people, life is not gonna be perfect. Life is still not ever gonna be perfect. But if you want to get in a position to where you don't really have to worry about anything, yes, you're gonna worry. Yes, you're human. Yes, you're gonna have go through emotional roller coasters for the rest of your life. But I'm saying, for the most part, if you want to get yourself in a position to where, okay, for example, this month, this month, maybe last month, emotionally been kind of rough for me. Emotionally been kind of rough for me. Those days that are like really rough for me emotionally, I don't even I I I accept it. And I don't even like really dwell on it. I just say I'm going through the motion. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I think about, man, I have land. I have land. I make my own money. My offsprings are good. God forbid anything happen, my offsprings have land forever. My offsprings will never be homeless. Anything, God forbid something happen, I will never be homeless. I will never be homeless. If I want, I could say fuck the world. If I want, I could say fuck the whole world. I don't have no landlord knocking at my door telling me I need to pay rent or this, that, and a third. Okay. As far as where to live, now I do have a business that I pay rent at, a warehouse, but that's a different thing. That's a business. But as far as where I live, I don't have that situation where I'm stressed out because I'm about to get kicked off of where I live or where I live. I don't have that stress of paying a high rent or high car house note. I don't have that. I could pay my land note. Actually, I have land notes, but I could pay if I just had to pay one or two or three land notes or one land note. I could pay that selling water in the streets. Okay, I could pay my $50 land note, $50 a month land note. My highest land note, $300 a month. I could pay my land note easily, easily. Okay. The reason why y'all in the situations y'all in, the reason why y'all fat, stressed out, going through the motions, gotta drink, smoke, all this crazy shit all the time, is because y'all trying to do what everybody's doing and it's not gonna work. It's the matrix. They want you to be in that mindset. They want you to be in that consumerism mindset. Consumerism leads to nothing but stress because you be done spent all this money on dumb shit. Trust me, I've done it. We've all done it. Then you're not gonna have no money to do what you really need to do. You're not gonna have no money to really do for your offsprings, your family, what you need to do. Okay? Imagine living in a house or apartment with your babies and you're about to be kicked out. You don't have nowhere to go. I know I that happened to me. Me and my son driving, I got kicked out the house and it was just me and my son. And we driving, I don't even know where I'm going. I just hopped in the truck with my son. I don't even know where I'm going. I had to go crying, begging back to my mom's house. I didn't even know where I was going, what I was doing. I know what it feels like to be sleeping in a car with your babies. I was sleeping in a car with my son. Then I woke up, I said, "Man, let me go to my mom's house. I can't have my son like this." I know what it's like, people, and I'm telling you, you don't want to ever be in that situation. And if you have ever been in that situation, you never want to be in that situation again. You never want to be in that situation again. Anybody ever been in that situation? Put it down in the comment. Put yes, I've been in that situation. If you've never been in that situation, you never want to be in that situation, put it down in the comment. No, I don't ever want to be in that situation. I'm telling you, people, you never want to be in that situation. When you have land, I don't even care about having a car, a vehicle. I don't care. Because if I really, 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 really had to, I would just ride a horse. I would ride a horse. I'd ride a horse. Attach a wagon to it for my babies to ride in a wagon and live like the Amish. Live like the Amish. I'm telling you. If I really, 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 really had to, I would just be living completely like the Amish. Completely, completely. It's no greater feeling than knowing I'm good for the rest of my life. My offsprings are good for the rest of my life. I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to be building houses on my properties selling them, taking a profit and duplicating and doing it over and over and over again. I'm not stressing about finding a property to flip, finding a property to wholesale, finding a job. I'm not stressing about nothing. I'm not stressing about nothing. First, find you some land that you can call your own. Pay it off in 2 years, 5 years, 1 year. You got properties you could pay off in a year. You got properties you could buy for $1,200, $100 a month. Pay it off in a year. Put your house on that property and sell it. Okay? You have properties like that, especially in New Mexico, Arizona, a lot of these cheap places. If you could get $100 a month, pay off that property in a year. Okay? Put you some type of dwelling or structure on it. Sell that property. Go buy you another property that's a little better. Sell that property. Go buy you another property that's a little better. Every year you could be buying you a property that's a little better. If I really had to start my life all over again, that's what I would do. I'm not even thinking about, oh, let me get a job so I could buy the biggest house. I'm not thinking about no job. I would be thinking about what's the least amount of money I could possibly make, which would be like minimum wage, work the minimum amount, say 20 hours a week. Say they not giving nobody full-time work no more. I could only work 20 hours a week making minimum wage. That's gonna make me about $150 a week, right? I would go find the cheapest property I could find, which I have those connections, right? You're gonna pay $100 a month for 12 months. I would pay that property off because I'm parking all my money into this property, right? Pay that property off. 9 times out of 10, the equity is gonna go up. Even if it don't go up, that property just allowed me to save $1,200 to $1,500, right? I could sell that property, take my $1,200 to $1,500, go put down on another property, pay that property off, and every year I could better myself. And I'm doing this making minimum wage. I promise you, within 5 years, you're a millionaire. I promise you. Within 5, 10 years, you're a millionaire just by making minimum wage. Just by making minimum wage. Now, the average individual can afford a lot more. You get your tax money back every year, or you make a decent amount of money. Or you make a decent amount of money. But what you do with your money? Dumb shit. You do dumb shit with your money. You spend your money on weed, drugs, alcohol, dick, pussy, shopping, buying out the mall, paying rent, paying high car note. You have to get out that mindset, people. You have to stop it. All that is gonna come. All of that is gonna come. It's gonna come. But you have to make that short-term sacrifice for the long-term goals. Okay? I know you see everybody on YouTube, on the internet. Hey, just do affiliate marketing. Just wholesale real estate. Just buy cryptocurrency. Just buy this stock. Everybody's trying to sell you all this dumb shit, all this bullshit. It's only going to work for 1 out of 1,000 people. Be honest with you, 1 out of maybe 10,000 people. It's only going to work for that many people. Most 99% of these people, selling you this garbage on YouTube and the internet, they're not actually doing it themselves. They're making money off YouTube. They're making money off of the books, courses, and things they're selling you. That's how they're making their real money. They're not making money off the stuff that are in those books and courses that they're doing. They're making money off of you. It's a fact. You know this. Everybody knows this. People just be in denial, and people be looking for that instant gratification and thinking that they can really do it like that. It's only a few people that could really do it like that. If everybody could really do it like that, then everybody would be doing it like that. Then everybody would be making millions off of wholesale and real estate, off of affiliate marketing, all this stuff. You have people that work for these people that can't do it. Why? Because these people not really making that money like they tell you they making in those industries. I'm telling you, people, if you want a surefire way without stressing yourself, without killing yourself, without going to school for 5 years, 10 years, a surefire way of becoming independently wealthy, this is the only way. It's through real estate. It's the main and only way. Most millionaires, most wealth has been built through real estate. People kill for land. People have always killed for land. I can make a whole video, a whole spiel about how important land is. Most millionaires, they're gonna tell you they did it by having land, having property, having real estate. Even your celebrities that are actors, rappers, ball players, they will tell you they park their money in property. When they stop being an entertainer, they're gonna be in real estate, or they're already in real estate, or they wish they would have just did real estate because they selling their souls to these record companies and Hollywood. Look at most entertainers, look at most people that are wealthy. They track back to real estate. They tell you real estate. Real estate, real estate, real estate. Not even gold, silver, stocks, bonds. Let me tell you, all this extra stuff, gold, silver, stocks, bonds, cryptocurrency, affiliate marketing, wholesale and real estate, um, all this extra stuff that people be talking about and doing, multi-level marketing, getting a job, going to college, playing basketball, football, being a rapper, being an actor, all these careers, jobs, businesses that can make you a lot of money really fast. At the end of the day, these people will all tell you they wish they would have just started off simply by buying real estate that they could afford, a property they could afford, and keep going with it, and keep going with it. And they all would tell you they park their money in real estate. The ones that don't park their money in real estate end up broke. Look at all your celebrities, your actors, rappers, ball players that don't park their money in real estate. They are broke. When you hear Oprah Winfrey got this house over here in Miami, these houses and properties in Hawaii, they don't even live there. They don't even know what they own. Oprah Winfrey been living in a freaking condo in where she's at Chicago for years in Harpo Studios. Oprah Winfrey lived there. Oprah Winfrey don't live in none of her mansions. She might go to her mansions once a year. If that, they tell you that. I forget this guy name, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Tony Robinson. Tony Robinson said he bought a mansion. He got money, he bought a mansion. The biggest mansion he could buy. He was so happy, he's like, I'm rich. Then, of course, he's a motivational speaker, so he traveling the world, motivational speaking, meeting with everybody in the world. He's always traveling, always on the road. So one day he called his housekeeper. He's like, Maria, how's the house? How's the house? And she's like, oh yeah, Mr. Tony, the house is great. I love the house, blah, blah, blah. He's like, Maria, whatever you want to do in the house. Go in the gym. Tell me how the gym is. Go in the kitchen, cook. Tell me how the kitchen is. And he called her back. He said, Maria, how's the gym? He's like, oh, Mr. Tony, thank you so much. The gym is so nice. I was jogging. I was working out. I was having a good time. He said, Maria, how's the kitchen? Oh, Mr. Tony, the kitchen's so nice. Oh, everything I cook is so beautiful. The house is so beautiful. Then after he got off the phone, he said, damn, did I buy that house for me or for Maria? Because I live in hotels. Maria live in my house that I'm paying for. The maid living in, you know what he did? He sold the house. He sold the house. He said, man, what the hell am I doing? I don't even live in that house. He sold the house. Now, later on, of course, he realized he should have just kept the house to park money because now he's a billionaire. So now he park all his money in his properties. Same thing with Elon Musk. Elon Musk sold all his houses. Y'all heard about it. Elon Musk sold all his houses and to put all his money into his business because it was more beneficial to put his money into his business. But in putting money into his business, he's putting money into real estate because he buys the properties that his business is on. Chamillionaire the rapper bought a house. He was never in the house. He was always on the road. The house went into foreclosure. He said, fuck it. I'm never even in that house. Now Chamillionaire the rapper is almost a billionaire. A billionaire. Okay? Almost a billionaire. And yes, of course, now he park his money in real estate, the money that he make. But the moral of the story is that's what y'all doing. Y'all have apartments, even houses you cannot afford. You don't even live there. You don't even live there. You live on your job. You always on your job. Even if you're home, you're always in one room. You can't even enjoy your house because you can only be in one place at a time. You in one room watching TV. You have this big old house. You just be in one room watching TV all day. The purpose of real estate and land is to park your money to build wealth. I'm telling you, park your money, build wealth. Start now. Start buying land now. You see Bill Gates bought up all this land. Bill Gates ain't buying no houses. Notice, Bill Gates did not buy houses. Bill Gates bought land. Okay? Now, the company BlackRock and Amazon buying up houses. Why? Because between BlackRock buying up all the commercial properties and Amazon buying up all the residential properties, BlackRock is going to be the biggest commercial renter. Amazon is about to be the biggest residential landlord. Okay, BlackRock is about to be the biggest commercial landlord, and Amazon is about to be the biggest residential landlord. You'll be able to go on Amazon.com and rent you a house, apartment, whatever. Okay? But for the average person, the average individual, Okay? You don't need to be starting off in no big house, in your dream house. You don't need to be, everybody that I knew, not everybody, most of the people I knew starting off with a job, starting off going to school, then coming out getting a job, by starting off with a big house, by putting themselves in a lot of debt. Most of the people that I know who have done that, including myself, always end up losing it all at some point, because you cannot keep up that lifestyle without selling your ass. If they were able to keep up with that lifestyle, they have sold their ass. They have sold dick, pussy. They've put up with shit they didn't want to, all that shit. If you want to have your life in a way that you don't have to sacrifice your dignity, you don't have to sell your ass and your pussy. If you want to live your life in a way you don't have to be stressed out every day, smoking, drinking, and all this type of stuff, I'm telling you, people, you're going to have to make short-term sacrifices for long-term goals. It's the only way. I promise you. Y'all see my videos, me sleeping in my truck. I had no shame. I had no shame. Let me read these comments. QPM said, but peace, God. You down to JV some wholesale deals. You seem like authentic person and dropping real gems. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Definitely down. Um, Hit me up. My phone number 754-229-0940. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. Wholesaling properties and doing all that stuff is stressful. And I don't like stress. I love money, but if me making the money is gonna cause me stress, I'm good. I'm good. If I gotta be doing all this stuff, calling all these people, going through all these changes, I'm good. I found that my peace, my health, my stress level is worth way more than any amount of money I could make. I promise you. I sleep well every day and night knowing, God forbid, I have property that my offsprings will be good forever. My babies, my sons and my daughter will be good forever. My family, my whole family, my whole immediate family. We could go live on a land and be good forever. God forbid. Now, with that being said, my family doing their thing. My family live in regular houses, doing their thing, being over consumerism. You know what I'm saying? My baby moms are doing their thing, being over consumerism. It is what it is. I don't even like be trying to tell them nothing. I just do what I need to do as a man. As a man, I need to make sure I have provisions and preparations for if any one of my baby moms, any one of my offsprings, my grand offsprings, my great offsprings call me and tell me, daddy, granddaddy, great granddaddy, I just got kicked out my place. Can I come stay with you? I'd be like, sure, baby. The land is here. The family land is here. You never homeless. You never be homeless. My baby mama call me right now. Oh, they about to kick us out the house. We just lost the house. Blah, blah, blah. Can we come stay with you? I'd be like, sure. The house right here. The property right here. The land right here. What you talking about? You ain't got nowhere to go. If I want to, if a woman tell me, if I'm dating a woman and she tell me, oh, I don't have nowhere to go, I'm about to be homeless, I'd be like, baby, I got all the land you want, all the land you need. You never be homeless with me. You'll never be homeless. I don't care. We got to live in a tent. You'll never, ever, ever be homeless, and you'll have way more peace and tranquility out here. I'm telling you, as a man, as a man, as a man, you need to have, the only thing you need to be worried about as a man is having provisions and preparations. Don't worry about your woman want to go rent a house and have the biggest house. Don't worry about your baby mama, your offsprings want to go rent a house, have the biggest house. Don't worry about them. Women gonna do what women gonna do. As a man, you need to have a net. You need to have a safety net. As a man, you need to always maintain the safety net. You are the strength. You are what's holding everything up as a man. As a man, you don't ever want your woman or your offsprings to look at you one day and say, baby, where are we going to live? As a man, you never want your woman or your offsprings to ask you, baby, daddy, granddaddy, grandpappy, where are we going to live? You never want to be sitting there with your woman, with your babies, pondering where you gonna live, having to call somebody, your mama, daddy, a shelter, to figure out if you could go live with them. Look at the beautiful rain. To figure out if you're gonna go live with them. As a man, you need to always have a backup. I know your woman, your wife, your offsprings want to drive a BMW, a Mercedes, a Rolls Royce, a fancy car. But you as a man, you need to keep that old car around in case that fancy car break down. You need to keep that old pickup truck around in case that fancy car break down. This is some of the things that I've learned. Your woman, your offsprings, they're always going to want the latest and the greatest. As a man, you don't need to be following that. You the one that need to have the stable mind. You don't need to have the provisions. You don't want need to have money set aside, an extra car set aside, a paid off property set aside. As a man, any woman don't respect that. Any one of your offsprings don't respect that. Let them stand their own. Let them go out there on their own. But as a man, you need to have a vehicle paid off, an old vehicle, whatever paid off, and some land paid off. It don't have to be a house on the land. You could always put a house on the land, a tent on the land, a travel trailer on the land, a cabin on the land. You could put anything on the land to live in, even if you got to live in your vehicle. Okay? As a man, you need to always have something somewhere for your offsprings, your woman to go. Now, let me I don't even know if I'm trying to save my highlights. I don't even know if it's happening. This some real perspective. Thank you, QPM. Thank you, family. I'm telling you. Now, what I was gonna say, you have women out here. You have women out here, and you have men out here. They're gonna be like, I can't live like that. I can't live on no land. I can't live in the woods. Man, I can't tell you how many women I've spoken to. Well, I'd rather go live with my mama. I'd rather go live with my friend. I'd rather work an extra job. I'd rather work 2 jobs than live in the woods. I ain't living in the woods like that. I ain't living in no cabin. I need me a toilet. I ain't shitting in no bucket. I ain't living like that. I'd rather work 2 jobs. I'd rather sell my pussy. I'd rather sell my ass. I can't live like that. I'm telling you, You don't need to be with that woman. That's not the woman for you. I'm going to say it again. You don't need to be with that woman. That's not the woman for you. That woman is going to leave y'all broke. That woman is going to leave y'all broke. Listen to me. That woman is going to have you working 80 hours a week to fund her lifestyle. That woman is going to have you not focused on your business. She's going to tell you, can I ask you something? Why don't you just get a job? Baby, I know your business ain't taking off yet. Why don't you just go back to your job? Why? So I could fund your lifestyle? No, bitch, I'm not funding your lifestyle. My lifestyle only costs me $100, $200, $300, $500 a month. I just need to pay on my lands, my vehicle paid off. But you don't want got a car note and want to pay rent and want to pay house notes, high-ass house notes. I'm not working no extra job to buy your hair weave and your lashes and your weed and your marijuana, and you want to go out every day. Men, I'm telling you, stop funding these women's extravagant lifestyles. Stop doing it. I'm telling you, I've met so many women, and this is how I know the real ones. Even when I was sleeping in my vehicle, I didn't have any land. I met so many women, they don't care about all that fancy stuff. They care about the real stuff, what matters. I can't tell you how many women I've met right here on YouTube, women that watch my channel. They like, wow, finally a dude that gets it, a dude that gets the importance of having land. Why? Because a lot of these women, they've been kicked out of a bunch of apartments. They've lived on Section 8 and food stamps. They lost their house. They realize it's a fucking Ferris wheel. They realize no matter how hard you work, no matter how big of a house you have, no matter how essential of a job you have, right? Because we found out about essential workers. Even essential workers are losing their jobs. Okay? A lot of women hit me up. I got a woman, matter of fact, I got a consultation with her tomorrow. She like, I'm tired. She's like, I've been working all my life. All my life. All my life. I had to work. This literally her words. She told me all her life she had to work. She said, Dragon, I don't know where you come from, how I found your channel. She told me that. She said, I don't know how I found your channel. But she said, I'm tired. I'm tired of working. No matter how much money I make, no matter how many vacations I take, no matter how many fancy restaurants I eat at, no matter how much fancy clothes I have, it's not worth it. You can lose it all if you don't have health, if you're not healthy. If you always worried about if you're going to lose your job, if you always worried about if you can't make your house note, your rent note, your car payment. She said it's not worth it. And I be telling people, man, it's crazy. It just baffles me. It just baffles me. I said, listen, just get your first piece of land first, then go do that crazy stuff, then go rent you a car, because that's all you're doing is renting a car when you're making a car payment. Then go rent you a house, because that's all you're doing by making these 30-year. You got to think about it. You paying a mortgage for 30 years. You paying a mortgage for 30 years. That's your whole working life. That's your whole working life. The average person worked 30, 40 years. The average person worked 30, 40 years. That means your whole time working, you paying on your shelter where you live. You're paying on it. Don't you want to just pay for 5, 10 years, then the other 20, 30 years, you don't have no house payment? You could take all that money and blow it. Go blow it in a casino. Go live your wildest life if you want to. Go buy all the dick, pussy, alcohol, drugs, anything you want. Me personally, I'd rather have one land, at least 1, 2, 3 lands, just the land that's paid off. Once I have that paid off, any money I make after that, I could blow it. I don't care. I don't care. I could blow it. That bitch could be gone with the wind. Long as I got a few properties paid off, and the more properties, the better. The more land, the better. I don't give a hooty hoot. Why? I always have somewhere to live. I always have somewhere for my offsprings to live. I could put a house, a tent, a car, anything on that property to live on. But some people don't see it like that. Some people are paying $1,500 a month just to have a flushing toilet is everything to them. Is everything to them. Some people cannot see shitting and pissing in a bucket for free. For free. They rather pay $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500 a month just to piss and shit in a toilet than to pay $50, $100, $200, $300 a month. Yeah, you got to go piss and shit in a bucket or a compost toilet or a flushable portable toilet and go dump it yourself. But you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you another thing. I don't know if y'all seen some of these tents, these glamping tents. They're literally tents. They just big. They're beautiful. They got nice beds in them, like my bed. Beautiful beds. Decorated nice. If you close your eyes and open it, you don't know if you're in a mansion or you in a tent. I'm telling you, people, you could get you a cabin. $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 down, no credit check. You could put the most beautiful bed in there. You could put the most beautiful decorations, the most expensive furniture. You could fix that thing up so nice. Go on YouTube and look up cabins converted into houses or tiny houses. Look up tiny houses. Look up cabins converted into houses. Look how these people turn these cabins or shed conversions. That's what it is. Shed conversions, just like it is. It's a shed. It's literally a shed that people converted into houses. Look how some of these people made these sheds so beautiful. I'm talking about bedrooms, living rooms, bathrooms, like a palace. I seen one shed conversion. The bathroom looked better than some of the most beautiful bathrooms I've seen. Some of those most beautiful bathrooms I've remodeled myself, and I've designed and built some beautiful bathrooms. That's what made me say, bomb, there it is. All I need is a shed. All I need is a shed. I could make that bitch as nice as I want. And you don't even have to buy one big shed. You could buy one little one. Make that be your bedroom because you need somewhere to live. Design it nice. Later on, go buy another shed. Let that be your bathroom. Design it nice. You can build what they call the basically a hallway, a breezeway. You could build a breezeway and connect the two sheds. So now your bedroom connected to your bathroom. Okay? But the only way to do this, people, you have to make short-term sacrifices for these long-term goals. On the outside, these sheds look like sheds. But when you go in some of them, you like, this shit nicer than my house. Some of y'all live in some raggedy ass houses, ghetto ass houses and apartments. Raggedy and ghetto as fuck. And you laughing at people living in sheds and tiny houses, and them people living in sheds and tiny houses, living in beautiful luxury, not paying hardly anything, paying $200-300 a month for the shed, paying $200-300 a month for the land, and they own it in less than 5 years. They own it in 5 years or less. Not no 30 years. Not even no 10 years. In 5 years or less. 6 years or less. I'm telling you, man, y'all, like I said in the beginning of my video, you have to get out of the mindset of thinking the way everybody think. You have to stop thinking the way everybody else think. You have to think out the box. This is the only way you're going to make it. Look at this beautiful rain. You have to think out the box. Okay, like my bedroom here, right? My bedroom is like a 12 by 12. Right? 12 by 12. With my bathroom, it might be 12 by 16. Right? You go to a shed company. You go to a shed company and you said you want a 12 by 16 shed cabin. 12 by 16 shed cabin. Right? Or 10 by 20, whatever, gonna give you the same square footage. Right? They're gonna tell you you just gotta put down 0 to 1,500. It depends on the shed company. Some of them don't want nothing down. Some of them want 1,500 down. The average is gonna be like 500 down. The average gonna be like 500 down. Okay? Take your time. Put your drywall up. Put your floor down. And be honest with you, I don't even put drywall in my cabins because it's toxic. It causes cancer. I just take stain and I stain the studs and the walls and have that rustic look. And I get some rollout laminate, roll that bitch out. Just some regular rollout. Just regular rollout. Right? And that's all I do with my cabins. Right? Now, you go get your furniture on Facebook Marketplace or a thrift store or Ashley's Furniture or whatever furniture you want. Get you a nice Sealy Posturepedic bed or move your furniture from your house or your apartment. Put it in there. Right? Get you one of them plastic showers or bathtubs. Put that in there. Right? Have it drained out to a hole you dig out in a forest somewhere on your land. Right? You could look on YouTube and look up how to make your own drainage system. Right? Build you a little kitchen, get you a little countertop with your little sink. All you need is a few cabinets on top, a few cabinets on the bottom with a sink. You good to go. Oh, I got kids. I got kids. Motherfucker, put you some more beds in there and set up a division wall. Think, people, just think and think outside the box. Pay off your cabin in 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Pay off your land 3, 4, 5, 6 years. If you want, you could keep it or you could sell it. Go buy you a nicer place, put a nicer cabin or house, and just keep doing it. Every year to every 5, 6 years, just keep repeating that. Just keep repeating that. It's simple. And you doing this all stress-free. You doing this all stress-free. So now you got all this free time. You could do your wholesaling. You could sit down and make phone calls. You could do whatever you want to do. You're not stressed out. You don't have to be on nobody's. You don't have to work. You don't have to work 40 hours, 50 hours. You don't have to go to school or get no degree. You don't have to go to school for 3, 4, 5 years, get no degree. You don't have to stress yourself. Your shit paid off or about to be paid. Listen, people, I go on and on about this. I'm passionate about this. It's a no-brainer for me. What finally made you get out the matrix? I was homeless, living in my truck. I was houseless, living in my truck. I was houseless, living in my truck for about 4 years, 2 years straight, I think, 4 years on and off. And I'm just like, I would go to the park every day, right? I would go to the park in Hollywood, Florida every day, sit under the tree in my truck. And I was just like, God, this is all I need. You know, because every day I come to this park or I got to find somewhere to park. This is somebody else's property. This ain't my property. I just thought to myself, this all I need is some land. And then all I need is a little cabin. And then sure enough, I started researching stuff like that. And I found out about tiny houses. This like 12 years ago. And I'm like, oh my God, this stuff is out here. This information is out here. And people don't know about this. Only thing people talking about is go to school, get a better job, make a lot of money, be a nurse, be a doctor, be a lawyer. And I'm like, I don't need to do none of that. I just need some land, my trailer, and I'm good to go. So the first thing I actually purchased, what did I purchase first, my land or my trailer? Because it was the same year. I want to say I purchased my trailer first. I found a travel trailer, for like, I bought two actually from the guy for like $400. Two for like $400. Old trailers, travel trailers. I sold one and I fixed the other one up. And I still got it. That's a trailer I got in Florida. And I parked it at the place I was renting at the time and just fixing it up. Then maybe a month, 2, 3 months later, I found some land in Clewiston, Florida. I brought it. Now, I never put my trailer on my land. I never did. But that was my intentions. I think that video is actually on my channel. If you go back like 10 years on this channel or my other channel, I think I got it titled Property for $9,000. I got a red shirt on, something like that. Anyhow, when I called the county, they told me I had to put at least a single wide trailer on there, to live in. I can't camp on it year round. I could only camp on it on the weekend, something like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm buying this property, no credit, owner finance and rent to own, low money down. It is what it is. I I got the land, I got the trailer. I can't put the trailer on it and live in there, but it's all good. I'ma just go with the flow. So I'm paying on the land. I own the trailer. I own the trailer. I'm fixing on the trailer and I'm paying on the land. I'm fixing on my trailer. I'm paying on my land. I'm fixing on my trailer. I'm paying on my land. Okay. Sure enough, somebody offered to buy my land. I paid like $9,000 for it. I sold it for $16,000. Boom. Right? I said, hey, I could go buy me some more land. I ended up paying off a lot of bills that I had. And that's when cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, became real popular, 2017. I ended up putting $700 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin went up to like 20,000. I cashed out somewhere and I had like 17,000 and change. I paid off a bunch of bills again. Fast forward, I ended up being debt free, but I didn't have liquid cash and I didn't have any land because remember I had sold my land. So I'm like, dang, I kind of fucked up because I took all my money and paid off a bunch of bills and stuff that I had. And I'm like, God, I kind of fucked up. I was supposed to immediately go buy some more land and stuff, right? So boom, I got back on the bandwagon again. I'm like, I gotta buy me some land. I ended up buying a couple of houses with some business partners and renting them out, which we still own those houses. But these are more business moves than somewhere for me to actually live and something for me to actually have for my legacy and for my family, for family property, right? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna stay in my trailer, keep it in my warehouse, live in there, get me some more land, and let my tenants pay off these houses that me and my business partners have, and it's all good. So everything going like that. Ended up moving to North Carolina, finding some more land in 2020 with some other business partners, and boom, I took off again. But this time I'm like, I'm not selling my land, and I'm gonna buy more land. So from August 2020 till about the middle of, from about August 2020 to about August 2022, I basically bought a property every month, every 2 months. I basically bought a property every month, every 2 months. Well, land, specifically land, right? Through the method that I do. Owner finance and rent to own, put down about $50 to $500 down. Or in my case, because I built a rapport with sellers, $0 down. And most of my properties, guys, I'm only paying $50 a month. Like 12, 15 of my properties, I'm only paying $50 a month. My other properties are like $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. Okay. And also I have business partners. So, but that's a whole nother video. At the end of the day, guys, I learned you always have bills. You will always pretty much be in debt. You'll always have an emergency to pop up that's going to put you in debt. You might come into a lot of money and you have to go pay off this debt and you have to go buy a new truck, a new car, a new place to live, new clothes, new shoes. Like every year, people get their income tax money and they don't have a choice. They have to go buy a new car because their car done broke. They got to go buy new clothes because the clothes, you, your kids, your offsprings need new clothes. You need new furniture. It happens every year. But I'm trying to tell you, even though you got all this going on, you have to put some money aside, put it into some land, because you will always have to fix your car. You will always have car trouble. You will always have to buy new clothes. You will always have to buy new furniture. You will always have to buy a new phone. Every year you got to buy a new phone. You will always have to move. You will always be kicked out of your place, or you have to move. You will always be starting over relationships. These things will always happen. But you have to put something up somewhere that no matter what's going on in your life, you have some type of solitude. You have somewhere that you could call your own. Something that's never going anywhere. Your relationship will break up. You're going to lose that car. You're going to lose that house. You're going to lose that apartment. You're going to lose that truck. You're going to lose those clothes. You're going to lose those shoes. You're going to lose that cell phone. You're going to lose that TV. It comes and goes. But you need 1, 2, 3 pieces of land, not the house, the land that you can always go to. That's yours. It ain't going nowhere. It's going to stay in the family. Just having that peace of mind in your head gives you confidence. It gives you confidence to conquer the world, because that's how you conquer the world, is having confidence. Just having them few pieces of property, 1 piece of property paid off, gives you confidence. That, be honest with you, that's what gives me confidence. That's what gives me confidence. When I step to a woman, or when I'm doing what I do, or when I'm on YouTube, or what gives me confidence is not that I'm a handsome devil. It's not that, you know what I'm saying, I'm good with my hands. It's not that I got my own business. It's not none of these things. You know, it's not that I could put it down. What gives me confidence is that I could tell any of my offsprings, I could tell any of my family members, I could tell my baby mamas, I could tell any woman I'm dealing with, will never, ever, ever, long as you deal with me, be homeless. Ever. Will never, ever, 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 ever be homeless. The only way is an act of God, the military come in here and take us off our land. The only way is a military, an act of God come in here and take us off our land. And that's why I say, don't own just one land. Own 2, 3 lands. Because it does happen. They want to build a highway through your land. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. All the time. They want to build a highway through people's land. They need to take up some of the land. It happens. That's why I say own 2, 3 lands. But in general, for the most part, it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. I know it said it happened all the time, but what I mean that it does happen all the time, but it's not the general consensus. It's the exception. It's not the rule. It's the exception. It's not the rule. The rule is you have family property, family land, you will have it forever. You will have it forever. That's the rule. You know what I'm saying? If you're smart about it, you know what you're doing, you're smart about it, you keep it in the family. I could when a woman tell me, I'm gonna say this last thing, I'm gonna get off of here and then I'm gonna come back on with another video. When a woman tell me she don't want to be with me because she rather be with a dude who got a house with a flushing toilet, I'll be like, go to him, baby. Go to him. Go to him. Go work your finger. You and him y'all go work y'all fingers to the bones. Be stressed out, smoking, drinking, be arguing all the time because you ain't got no money or you got to spend your money on this, that, and the third. Go to him. The way my bank account set up, the way my lifestyle set up is stress-free. 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 It's stress-free. It's stress-free. If you want stress-free, be with me. If you want, but some people thrive off of stress. They thrive off of it. They just have to have that fancy car. They just have to have that flushing toilet. They just have to have that fancy house. Like one girl told me, she just have to have that house with clean lines. You're gonna have it. I tell any woman, look, you be with me, I'm gonna give you your dream home. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna build it for you. Your dream home. Any home you could imagine, you're gonna have it. You stick with me. You gonna have it tomorrow? Probably not. But you will have it. And you will have it soon. And guess how you're gonna have it? Stress-free. Stress-free. Slowly but surely. Now, if you want it right now, you feel like you're going to die tomorrow, you got to have it right now. You got to live your best life right now. Even if it causes you stress, even though you got to work 2-3 jobs, sell your ass, put up with shit. We're not for each other. You're not for me. Go be with a dude that y'all could go have y'all careers and y'all could go to school and make more money and stress yourselves and go be with him. But you be with me, we living off the grid, stress-free, worry-free, paying off our lands, buying more land, living in our cabins, paying them cabins off, buying more cabins. Then we gonna buy houses. We playing Monopoly. We playing Monopoly. All right? We buying the land, putting houses on the land, selling all the houses and land, buying hotels. It's a process. You want to go straight into a hotel or a big house, put it all on credit, that's you. You go stress yourself out. I ain't stressing myself out. I'm not stressing myself out. I'm not. I refuse. I'm done with having health issues and health problems. I don't want no more health issues, no more health problems. I done lived that life. I done had a big gut, waking up 3 a.m. to go work on a construction site. When I was doing construction, putting up commercial buildings, getting up 3, 4, 5 a.m., getting up in the middle of the night to go work my food truck in the middle of the night at the club, away from my family. I done lived that life. You think I done lived that life? You think I want to keep living that life? You think I want to keep waking up out my slumber, out my rest, early in the rising, 3, 4, 5 a.m.? You think I want to leave my family at night to go work? You got, for the rest of my life, you got me fucked up. Straight up and down. You got me F-U-C-K up. I already done did it. I got a friend of mine. She sleep at night with her babies pretty much every night because her husband go to work at night. She kiss him, send him off to work. every evening at 7 o'clock. Not 7 o'clock. They go to rest at 7 o'clock. Then they get up like midnight so he could go to work. I'm not living that life. Me and my woman, we're gonna be in this bed every night together. We're gonna be able to see or be with our offsprings anytime we want or every day. Because I know, people break up and the baby's got to be over here with the mommy, and then the daddy. You know how that go. But for the most part, my woman got to be with me every day. We in the bed together. The only way me and my woman not in the bed together every day, I got to go deal with something. She got to go deal with something. But it ain't got to do with us having to go work for somebody to make money and all that type of stuff. It's more like, oh, let me go see my family. Let me go deal with this little business situation. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Other than that, I don't want no woman talking about she got 2 jobs. She got to wake up in the middle of the night, leave me in the bed, go work for another man. She got to be gone all day, 12 hours a day. I done been with women like that. And them women are stressful. Them type of women are stressful to be with. Even them type of men are stressful to be with. People that work all day, 10, 12 hours a day, then come home to you. All they come home to do is stress you the fuck out. Been there, done that on both sides. All motherfuckers that work hard come home to do is stress you the fuck out. Sooner or later, wait for it. When people stressed out about money, it's just a matter of time before your relationship break up. It's just a matter of time for your relationship break up. I don't want no woman that's stressed out about money. I don't want no woman got a bunch of bills. Any woman got a bunch of bills, got a high ass car note, house note, bunch of bills. I don't want her because she gonna be stressed out. It's just a matter of time before she can't pay her bills. She looking at me to pay her bills, and she gonna go sell her pussy. I don't want no woman like that. I want a woman understand and overstand what I'm doing. We live in stress free. We live in debt free. We taking our time paying off our lands. We putting cabins on our lands in the meantime. We making money off our lands and properties where we can. We got our own business going on. Whatever business we doing, we together all day, every day. We in a bed together every day for the most part. Like I say, it's times you got to go be with your babies or your family. It's time I got to go be with my babies, my family. And that's the way I live. But like I say from the beginning of the video, this not for everybody. This lifestyle not for everybody. Some people love the Matrix, love being in the Matrix. They've been in the Matrix their whole life. They don't know nothing else but the Matrix. They want to stay in the Matrix. They want to be unhealthy, fat, ugly, out of shape, can't walk, can't move, smoke, drink. They just want to be stressed out for the rest of their life. Long as they get some dick and some pussy to relieve that stress every now and then, they good. That's most people's life. That's most people's life. I don't live like that. I can't live like that. I won't live like that. I already lived like that. I'm not gonna be living like that for the rest of my life. I've almost finished the first part of my life. I'm almost 50 years old. The next part of my life, stress-free, debt-free. All my lands will be paid off in the next 3 years or less. If I pay if I pay just regular, everything will be paid off in the next 3 to 4 years. Just me paying regular. If I come into money and make advance payments or pay off this one and that one, then boom, it'll happen faster, right? That give me so much joy. By the time I'm 50, early 50s, everything paid off. Everything paid off. Now I could start building houses if I haven't already. Building houses, surveying out that piece of land and the house, sell that, flip it. Sell that, do it again, flip it, do it again, flip it. And I'm doing all of this without stress, because even when I start building houses for myself, I'm not going to be doing it myself. I'm going to hire a builder. Again, I'm living my life stress-free. I'm going to hire a builder. They're going to build a house. I'm going to sell a house on the land. Keep doing it, keep doing it. I'm not going to be stressing myself out trying to save money by building the houses myself. I don't even build the cabins myself anymore. I refuse to work hard. I refuse to work hard. I work smart. Now, for some of you that are handy, you might want to build your first cabin. I built my first cabin. I built my very first cabin. You might want to build your first cabin, right? It all depends on your situation. But for the most part, I'm living my life stress-free, debt-free, work when I feel like it, do what I want, when I want. Any woman that she got to have her Rolls Royce, Mercedes Benz, BMW, her eyelashes, hair weave, her big house right away, ain't for me. Ain't for me. And brothers, men, I'm telling you, any woman stressing you, she got to have a big house, she got to have her nice car and all of this before she could be with you, she not for you. She not for you. Why? The minute you have all of that and you lose it, guess who you're going to lose next? Her. You're going to lose her next. How you get them is how you keep them. So if I get a woman by living off grid in the woods and she loving that, that's how I'm going to keep her. That's how I'm going to keep her. Matter of fact, she might not want no big ass house and fancy cars and all this. She gonna be like, baby, let's just live like this forever, stress-free like this. And I'm perfectly fine with that. But if I got a big house, nice car, fancy lifestyle, and I meet a woman like that, that's what it's gonna take to keep her. If I lose my house, lose my fancy car, lose all this stuff, she gone. She gone. Now I done lost my house, my car, my woman. She gonna take my babies. My baby's gone, everything. It's all gone. You know how I know? I did it. That happened to me. That happened to me when I was 26 years old. That happened to me. I lost my income. 9/11 hit. I lost my income. Then I couldn't pay on the house. Then I was stressing out, spazzing out. That frustrated my wife. I lost my wife. Then I lost my son. It happened to me. It happened to me. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth meeting somebody and showing them, hey, baby, I got money. Look at my house. Look at my car. Come get with me. I'm a baller. It's not worth it getting a woman and that's your foundation. It's not worth it. If that's what it takes to get her and keep her, I don't want her at all. I don't want nothing to do with her at all. I don't want her. I don't want her. My country coming out. I don't want her. She can go yonder. I don't want her. Give me the basic woman. Give me a bush woman. Yeah. I had my ex making fun of me. Oh, you want a bush woman? Yes, I do. And what, you trying to shame me, embarrass me? That's what I want. I want a natural bush woman. These women working these jobs, they very masculine. They very masculine. Notice that. My ex-wife, she was very masculine. These women got their own house, car, all this stuff going on for themselves. They very masculine. They have to be. They have to be. To be out there like that, to be in this matrix, you have to be masculine. To survive in the matrix, you have to be masculine. Whether you male or female, you have to be masculine. You have to be masculine. I don't want to be with no man. I want to be with a feminine woman. I don't want to be with no masculine woman. And that's something I had to really ponder. I really had to, like, damn, all these bitches out here masculine as fuck. The fuck is going on? And that's why they got to fend for themselves. Even if they're on Section 8 food stamps, getting money from alimony, child support, the government, whatever, they still masculine as fuck. They still masculine as fuck because of what they got to put up with to get that Section 8. They got to fight to get that Section 8. They got to fight to get that food stamps. They got to fight to get that alimony, that child support. They got to fight. That's a real thing. All my life I had to fight. These women out here fighting. These women out here fighting for their life. They can't help but be masculine. I ain't even mad at them. They can't help it. But when I tell a woman, look, baby, you don't have to be masculine no more. We good. Come live with me on the land. You don't need no Section 8 food stamps. Well, we might keep the food stamps for now. But you don't need to be stressing. If the food stamps ain't there, fuck it. We don't care. Shit. Matter of fact, keep the Section 8. But you ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta stress. If your landlord kick you out, you lose your Section 8, baby. We's good. We good. We good. We could pay this little $200-300 a month for this land, $50 a month for this land. We could pay this little $200-300 a month for this cabin. We could get us a little travel trailer. We could get us a little single wide trailer. We good, baby. We good. We go shop at the thrift store. We could buy us a little car, little truck. If we got to work, we could work a minimum wage job and still be living good, living healthy. I could still be home every night. You could still be home every night. But if that bitch talking about she finna go back to school and get a degree and get a better job and make more money and all of this and all of that, I came to terms with it. I don't want it. You got to pick your poison. You have to pick your poison. If you want a woman make a lot of money, all this third and whatever, she gonna have an attitude. She gonna be masculine. Any woman make a lot of money. I don't care how feminine they appear to be. I don't care how nice and sweet they appear to be. That motherfucker got a masculine side harder than you as a man. I promise. Wait for it. How the fuck you think she got in that position? How the fuck you think she made it through 4 years of school? How the fuck you think she became a manager? How the fuck you think she got her own business like that? She's successful like that. She more man than you. How the fuck you think she got a nice Section 8 house? How the fuck you think she getting $1,000 a month food stamps? She more man than you. Motherfucker, you a man and you living in your mama house. You working your little job. You homeless. You paying rent. This woman over here got 3-4 kids, 3-4 offsprings, 3-4 babies. I hate saying kids. A kid is a baby goat. She got 3-4 offsprings. She got to fight every day to make sure they got food in their belly. She got to pay this $300-400 a month light bill because she got to keep the house temperature control. You just a single man out here fucking everything. She got to take care of these babies. She got to. I know she got to. She more man than you. She got to go sell her pussy. She got to. She more man than you. I don't care how sweet these women are. I don't give a damn. I learned. I done dealt with all kind of women. I don't care how sweet they are, how loving, caring, whatever. When a woman been fending for herself, when a woman has been fending for herself, she masculine as fuck. And the more higher up she is, meaning like she got a big ass nice house, a big ass nice car, she got a career, she a nurse. Let me tell you, these nurses, they the worst. A nurse is the worst. They the worst. They the worst. They fucking everybody. That's a whole nother video. But I'm telling you, these women, they masculine as fuck. You need a woman. You need a woman you could sit down and explain. The way I'm explaining to y'all, you could explain it to her. Just send your woman my video. If it makes sense to her, she a keeper. If she real with herself, and she say, damn, I am masculine as fuck. But I don't want to be. I don't want to be no masculine woman. I want to be a feminine woman. I want to sit my ass down. Let my man go fend, go work hard, go work the field, go to work. I just want to stay home with my babies. I don't want to have to call Section 8 and beg them for nowhere to live. I don't want to have to call food stamps and beg them for more food stamps. I just want to stay home. Our bills are so low that my man could work 20 hours a week, minimum wage, and we still good. We still good. That's the type of woman you need. Now, it's not to say you don't want an ambitious woman that do want a nice big house, that do want a nice fancy car. It's not to say she don't want it, but the way she want it. It's not, the Bible say the love of money is the root of all evil. Meaning, it's not getting money that's evil. It's the way you get money. It's the way you get money. So you need a woman that understand and overstand. Getting the big, nice, fancy house, the Rolls Royce Mercedes Benz, is great. We gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. Look, I tell y'all all the time, it's two things I'm gonna have, is a yacht and a Rolls Royce. A yacht and a Rolls Royce. Two luxury items that I want is a yacht and a Rolls Royce. It's not to say I don't want these things. But it's the way you acquire these things. It's the way you acquire them. If you gotta work 40, 50 hours a week, don't spend no time with your offsprings, can't spend no time with your babies, can't spend no time with your woman, your man. If you got to do all of this just to get by, just to get it, why would you want it? Why would you want it? I'm not finna. I done had women tell me, why don't you just get a job? Why don't you just get a bitch? I'm not finna get no, I'm good. I'm not struggling like that. It's not that bad. If it ever got that bad, they building a Dollar General right here across the street. I go get a job, work minimum wage, and pay all my bills. All my bills. Every last one, pay every last one of my bills on time. Don't let them fuck around and make me a manager. I'm paying my bills for this month and next month, probably the month after that. Because I position myself to where I just need this little bit of money to pay my bills. I've positioned myself like that. Okay. And then I backed up my position. I backed up my position and I partnered with other people with the same mindset as me. And we like, okay, we got these properties. You finna pay this month, that month, that month. I'm gonna pay this month, that month, that month. If you can't pay this month, and that month, I'll pay it. And then you go pay that. Some months we go 50-50. So if I can't pay my properties this month, that month, I call my business partners up. Hey, fam, can you pay them months and I'll come after you? And they do me the same thing. I had a business partner. He had a situation. He couldn't pay for 6 months. 6 months he could not pay. Guess who paid it? Me, by myself. But before his situation, I think he paid the first 3 months. Then I paid 6 months. And then he was able to catch up. And now we go 50-50 or flip-flop. So I that's another strategy that I have to talk to y'all about that I never really talked to y'all about, but it's called group economics. But that's another strategy, how to live your life, because everything is business. At the end of the day, everything is business, everything is commerce, and you have to know how to conduct your life in commerce, in business. You have to know how to set your properties up in a trust, put everything in a trust. But there's too much information for me to really put out there on my channel, because all people are going to do is ask me the same questions anyway when they take my consultation. And no matter if I send people videos, this, that, and the third, they always ask me the same question. So I might as well just explain in a consultation. But I'm giving y'all this little nitbit. I could even show y'all. Let me tell you how deep it is. I could even show y'all how to buy a property. $100 down, $100 a month. Partner up with somebody. You pay 1 month, they pay 1 month. Or you pay $50, they pay $50. Or they pay these 6 months, you pay the next 6 months. So you might say, dang, I ain't got nothing. I literally only got $100 to my name. I got you. You might say, Dragon, I got $100 to my name. I can't even make no monthly payments. All I got is these $100. I got you. I'm going to partner you up with somebody. You going to make the down payment. They going to make, because you might say, Dragon, I can make the monthly payments, but I can't make the down payment. I cannot make the down payment. I'm going to partner you up with this one going to make the down payment. You going to make the monthly payment. When y'all become even, when your monthly payment adds up to the down payment, Now y'all pay 50-50 and y'all keep going. Group economics. Y'all got to know how to work the system, man. This how the Jews, the Asians, the Chinese, the white men, everybody been doing it except black people, the Mexicans, the Asians, Hispanics, Latinos, everybody do this but black people. Everybody do this but black people. Y'all got to know how to work the system. Hey, bro, I know this property over here, man. I ain't got a penny, but I got my job. I start next week, next month. If you make the down payment, I'll make the monthly payments. Put it in a contract. Good to go. Y'all got to think. I keep telling y'all from the beginning of this video, man. Think outside the box. Forget about fixing your credit. Ain't nothing wrong with fixing your credit. I speak on, yes, if you can fix your credit, fix your credit. But think outside the box in the meantime. Think outside the box. If you learn how to think outside the box, if you learn how to train your mind to think in a certain way, you'll always be able to put shit together. The way my brain works, I can never be broke, homeless, or hungry, ever. Because I'm always thinking of creative strategies. I'm always thinking of creative strategies. I could pull anything out of thin air. People be like, God, how you do that? Damn, boy. How you do that there? I don't think like everybody. I think like millionaires and billionaires. The way my brain works, I don't think like the 90%. I think like the 10%. I think like the 10%. You might see me like looking like I don't have a pot to piss in a day. And tomorrow I'll be like, hey man, let's go eat at Cheesecake Factory and let's go buy us a Rolls Royce. You never know what I'm gonna do. You cannot predict me. Nobody can predict me. Nobody. No, people try, they cannot predict me. Because I don't think like you. I don't think like the average individual. I don't. I don't think like the average individual. Oh man, I know they were thoughts. Yeah, I'm telling you, them nurses, they the worstest. Bro, everything you said was on spot on. Can you eyeball a property and know what all repairs is needed? Yeah, that's what I do. I've been a contractor for years. I could just eyeball it. But I'm telling you, family, I'm telling you, you got to know how to think. Everything is mindset. Everything is mindset. You got to know how to think. You got to know how to think. You got to be able to navigate in any situation, in all situations. I could start my life all over from scratch. And in about a month to 6 months, I'll be back on top. I'll be back on top. I don't like the dude, but now I understand and understand what Puff Daddy P. Diddy said when he said you could take it all from him and throw him in the jungle and he'll come out that bitch with some gators and a chinchilla. Meaning you could take it all, but leave his mind, his thought process. He know how to navigate and come out that bitch better than ever. That's why you see a lot of millionaires and billionaires that lose it all. In no time they come back. Like Donald Trump, in no time they come back. Donald Trump about to lose everything. He saw this homeless man on the street. He looked at that man and he told that man, he either told that man or somebody next to him, he said, right now, that man is richer than me. That man is richer than me. That man don't have a pot to piss in. Me, I owe people. people that want to murder me. They want to murk me. At one point, Donald Trump was scared for his life. They was about to murk him straight up and down. He was terrified. Now that man came back, built an empire, and now he's so strong, can nobody even touch him. If anybody even think about killing that man, they in trouble. They in trouble. That's why they can't kill him. They can't kill him. All they could do is try to arrest him, try to fuck with him, shit like that. And even that, they better slow their roll with fucking with Donald Trump. They know they better slow their roll with fucking with Donald Trump. Because at any minute, Donald Trump could wind up these patriots. You got some crazy ass patriots out here. Fuck the Proud Boys. Fuck them Proud Boys. Them Proud Boys is just a show. I know some real ass patriots just waiting for Donald Trump to give the word. And them motherfuckers will raid the White House for real, for real, for real. I'm talking about straight up walk up to people and just start blowing their brains out. Donald Trump got that power with these patriots. There's people right now just sitting, waiting, itching. They say they're gonna go out in a blaze of, look, as I said that halo company, that sun came, that's that right there, confirmation. Yeah, it's a lot of things I can't speak on. I shouldn't even said that. They might take my video down just for saying that. But I'm telling y'all, that man got some power right now. And the reason why Donald Trump got that power, Donald Trump done been through the fire. He done been through the fire. Them motherfuckers already done threatened his life. I think Donald Trump got more threats than what's his name? Obama. I think Donald Trump got more. I don't know who got more threats on their life. Donald Trump or Barack Obama. I don't even know, but I think it's Donald Trump. From way back, not from being president, from way back when he lost all these investors' money. That man, hey, when you been to hell, when you already been to hell, especially if you already been to the hells of hells, when you already done seen God, met your maker, took your last breath, and came back, bruh, you one dangerous motherfucker. You gonna be a bad man, a bad woman. Don't nobody want to fuck with you. Don't nobody want to get in your path. Nobody. I promise you. That's why some of these movies you be seeing, I forget this one movie, I think Charles Bronson, where they try to kill him so many times. He got so many stab wounds and stuff on his body. They done hung this man, tortured this man. They done did everything to this man, to the point where he don't even carry a gun. He carry knives. And he just going through the movies, killing motherfucker with a knife. And it come to a point at the end of the movie, the bad guys got guns. The bad guys got guns. He got a knife or a blade, and they just dropped their guns and ran. They literally just dropped their guns and ran. Because they like, man, fuck it. I could probably kill this motherfucker right now, but I got respect for him. I got respect for this man. And it be like that too. Sometimes you don't have nothing, but people got so much respect for you. You got everything. That's like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson lost everything and came back. Now he got Tyson Ranch. He worth about $300-400 million. Because people got respect for Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson done lost the fight to Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, a bunch of these guys that never really wanted to fight him when he was in his prime. When Mike was in his prime, I think the only person wanted to fight Mike Tyson, only because he's a true warrior himself, is Evander Holyfield. But Evander Holyfield be cheating like a motherfucker, elbowing. That's why he got that big old forehead. He be headbutting motherfuckers. Evander Holyfield be leading with his head, headbutting motherfuckers. But Lennox Lewis himself tell you, it was on this show called Beyond the Glory. Beyond the Glory. Lennox Lewis said he never wanted to fight Mike Tyson. He was terrified. They told him, hey, you're going to fight this guy in the amateurs. He was like, who, me? I'm not fighting that monster. That's a beast. Lennox Lewis never wanted to fight Mike Tyson. That's why Lennox Lewis put on all that weight, buffed up, just to be able to absorb Mike Tyson punches. Notice how Lennox Lewis buffed up and got big to fight Mike Tyson, just to be able to absorb Mike Tyson punches. He had to be like 100 pounds more. Lennox Lewis had to weigh about 100 pounds more than Mike Tyson. He had to weigh about 100 pounds more than Mike Tyson, just to be able to absorb Mike Tyson punches. So what I'm saying is, even though you lose a fight, people respect you. Mike Tyson lost that fight, but guess who really won that fight in the eyes of the people? Mike Tyson. He won. Mike Tyson really won against Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis. People got more respect for Mike Tyson. Sometimes you take on a fight and you lose, but you really won because people respect you. People respect you. So the idea is, the moral of the story is, you may do what I'm doing, but at the end of the day, people gonna respect you. I get more respect from people that see me and see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it than when I was just working a job, bought my BMW, bought my nice truck, bought my big house. Don't nobody respect that, because it's like anybody could do that. Anybody could do that. But people see how I'm doing it now and how I'm getting it. I get a lot of respect from people. A lot. Same with Donald Trump. Donald Trump get a lot of respect from people. We are men that have been through the hells and fire with women, with life, with the law, all that. And we made it out because there's a greater power. I keep telling y'all, if God is for you, who can be against you? This why I don't comprehend motherfuckers. Motherfuckers be like the Most High and praise God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, and still be sitting around worried, still be all fucked up, still be, what happened to your faith? I'm gonna tell you something. You know, the only thing keeping you alive is your faith. Your faith. Your faith. When you say, oh, I'll see you tomorrow, that's faith. You have faith. You have faith. When you say, see you later, talk to you later, that's faith. When you say, oh, I'm gonna get this job, I'm gonna get this car, oh, baby, I love you, that's faith. You don't know if that woman love you. You don't know if that man love you, but you telling them you love them. That's faith. You have faith. So keep the faith. Dang, this is a 2-hour video. I meant to be on here 20 minutes. 2 minutes turn into 2 hours. Yeah. Romans 8:31. Got it on my wall. I'm telling you. If you have faith and confidence, If you have faith and confidence, that's a whole meme right there. I'm gonna post that on Facebook. If you have faith and confidence, you a bad man. You a bad woman. People scared of you. People will flock to you. Women will love you. Men will love you. If you have faith and confidence, kings are made because a king is the one with the faith, with the confidence. The king say, we can win this battle. We can win this war. The king let off the energy of his faith, his confidence onto his people. You want to be a king? You got people calling you a king? You got to have faith. You cannot be the weak one. You cannot be, baby, I don't know how we going to do it, baby. I don't know, baby. I don't know how we going. I don't know how's we going to do this. We need massa. We need massa. Babe, we need massa, babe. We need massa. We got to go big massa. What attracts a woman the most? I don't care how ugly you are, how much money you, I don't care how handsome you are, how ugly you are, how much money you have or don't have. What is the most attractive thing to a woman about a man? OPM. What is it? Tell me. OPM, are you male or female? Because if you're a female, you definitely should answer this. Easy. Easy. If you're a female. If you're a male, you should know. What's the most attractive? Nope. 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 I could tell you a man. You're a dude. You're a dude. You got to be a dude. It have to do with it. It creates security. It makes her feel secure. It makes her feel secure. It makes her feel secure. A man with confidence. You ever seen a little ass dude try to fight a big ass dude or a bunch of people for his woman? He got confidence. He got confidence. Like these dudes that walk around think they big and bad because they got a gun and they finna shoot somebody. These thug dudes, everybody know these thug dudes are really pussies. You know why women are attracted to thug guys? Because thug guys have confidence, even though they really pussies. They're really, to do a drive-by and shoot somebody instead of a good old showdown where both of y'all draw, just to just drive by and do a drive-by shooting, that's a pussy. You a pussy ass motherfucker. You like, damn, why women attracted to these pussy ass motherfuckers that can't do shit for them? They nothing but Brads, Pookies, and Ray Rays. They just gonna sit on a couch, smoke weed, play video games. They just gonna sell weed, sell drugs. They don't even bathe. They breath stink. Why women, they go to jail and prison, they stay in jail and prison, they never have no long-term stability. They really don't have stability. They really can't give a woman security, much less their offsprings. They like, damn, what the fuck? Why the fuck these women attract these dudes? These dudes have confidence. They have confidence. It's exuding. It look at these thug dudes. Look at these dudes that look at these Pookie and Ray Rays walking around with their pants hanging off their butt, talk like, yeah, man, what up, boy? Talk low and slow, or talk high voice like a woman, or always yelling and screaming, or always angry and attitude. Look at these dudes. He's like, what the fuck do women see in guys like this? What's so attractive? These guys just have an endless supply of women. Confidence. Confident. They confident as fuck. They confident in their foolishness. They're confident in their ignorance. You know, from I can remember the Marlboro commercial, the guy just standing there smoking a cigarette with his leather jacket. You know, the old Fonzie movies. Remember Fonzie from what's that TV show with the Fonz? But you know, back in the day, it was cool to have a leather jacket and a white t-shirt, some jeans, and a motorcycle. Don't have a pot to piss in. I think Fonzie lived in a room somewhere. But Fonzie used to snap his fingers and women just flocked to him. And then you had, what's his name, Arthurelli or something like that, was just a nerd, getting his life together, living his life. He couldn't get a woman to save his life. Arthurelli. Hold on, family. I'll talk to y'all later. My buddy here. Hold on, family. My buddy here. I'll talk to y'all later. All right.